Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Willow. It is time for a weekly recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 10, and it was titled Living on the Edge. I can't believe we are already on episode 10. Like, the episodes is going like this, and it is holding my interest because y'all know, whoever has been watching me, know if a show does not hold my interest, it will quickly fall off my review because, yeah, I cannot watch nothing I do not like or am not interested in. Like, not at all. Because I just don't. Yeah, it doesn't move me. But anyway, this episode picked up where it left off at last week. They were kind of Cynthia and Kenya were finishing a conversation about whether or not she tried to ruin the engagement between Cynthia and Mike or whatever like that. But this time Nene was already seated. So I guess they were like continuing it or whatever like that. Nene was real quiet. She ain't really say anything, and nobody really said anything to her. In a confessional, Portia was like, "Can you always having a moment or whatever like that?" In reference to her trying to spill the beans about Chill's proposal, whatever like that. And Tanya was like, she wasn't there, and next time Kenya gets a premonition or something like that, just to fill her in or something. She was like, "Oh, it was just a feeling." Girl, stop lying. No one no goddamn feeling. But anyway, Nene in her confessional, she was like, it was kind of odd for her not to be there when Cynthia got proposed to because they've had like this long friendship and stuff like that. So she kind of felt like, a little iffy or whatever that she wasn't there. But I mean, that's on her a little bit because she took partake in their demise or whatever like that. So she got nothing but to blame herself, and then also to blame Cynthia too. So both of them need to just take accountability and move on. Anyway, they leave the rooftop. They hit on a bus. Tanya is taking them to what did she call it? Oh, the King and Queen showcase where they do like a week before Carnival, they do like different shows and stuff like that. Kind of like Mardi Gras in New Orleans where they do balls, different balls like King Ball and all the other stuff before Mardi Gras, and then they have like the big Mardi Gras thing, and then they have like parties after the Mardi Gras and stuff like that. So it sounds like it's similar to that. So the showcase she was taking them to that night was them showing off the floats that will be on the parade and stuff like that. Because of course if you in the parade, you can't really see all of the floats that'll partake and stuff like that. So I think that's real cute that they'll show you what you may miss if you're like dancing, drinking, and stuff like that. So I thought it was nice. And the costumes, they were beautiful. They were beautiful. And I'm pretty sure they were all handmade or whatever like that. They looked like they was having fun. They was dancing and stuff like that. They come back, it's about 11 something at night. Not Kenya. Yeah, Kenya, Eva, Portia, Cynthia. They look like they went to their rooms. I don't know if they met up or something like that. The cameras ain't go follow them. But Nene, Candy, Marlo, Yavanna, they went to, I think it was Candy's room, and they were just talking. Candy was asking Nene about the Snake Gate, who recorded. Of course, Nene ain't say nothing. She asked Yavanna, "Did you record?" And she was like, "Nah, no." She lying. I think she lying. But anyway, I was cracking up because Nene had like all the snacks. She had the Lay's chips. She had the Twizzlers. I was like, damn, they ain't feed y'all. But she had all the snacks, yo. That probably would have been me because I like some candy. And this month I have sworn off sweets. So, oh my God, it's only day 6, but I've been doing good. So, yeah. But when she was pulling up those Twizzlers, I was like, oh my God, a Twizzler. But anyway, they was pretty much talking about that the who did whatever, and then not Nene. Candy was like in her confessional, she felt like she was in the middle of the whole thing and whatever. And I'm like, you are in the middle because this season it seemed like Candy is playing the bone collector because she going to this person, telling that person this, telling this person that, telling that. I'm like, Candy, if you stay out the middle, you won't feel like you in the middle, girl. Tanya shows up and she gonna call Candy KMZ because Candy had all the tea. Like I said, she carrying all the bones. And then Candy asked Nene about how her apology letter ended up on the blogs. And Nene was like, I'm not even friends with shoot, who's it, B Scott? Yeah, B Scott. She was like, I'm not even friends with B Scott or whatever like that. So I don't know how it ended up on the blogs. At one point, somebody told me that the letter got lost and then it got found or whatever like that. Nene thinks it's Kenya. I don't really see Kenya doing that. I think more so Yvonne, because she was asking Cynthia, did she find the letter? Not find it. Did she get the letter and stuff like that from Nene? And she was like, oh, I thought because I told Nene that she should say that, like, she should do this, and it would be really sweet of her to do that. So I think it was Giovanna, because she seemed like she was way too invested in if Cynthia got the letter and all this other stuff. And who's to say that Cynthia didn't show somebody and they took a picture of it on their phone real quick or something like that? I don't know. Like last week I said it was probably Nene, but I don't know for real, like we don't know for real who sent the damn thing. But I don't think she would have sent it. And I have heard in the background that her and B Scott had a falling out. So I don't know why she would go to a blog that she not even cool with or like that. Like, what would she gain from that? But anyway, I guess we'll find out, because they be releasing stuff at the reunion. They don't really do it during the show, but at the reunion it's gonna come out. So it's gonna come out who recorded her, and I mean not recorded her, but who recorded Cynthia and who posted the picture or whatever like that. We gonna find out. Anyway, we see like short clips of Dennis. He calling Portia. He's saying that he about to go to a funeral or whatever like that. Candy, she talking to Todd. Candy was, oh my god, it was so shady at Todd. Candy was like, I don't know if I'm ready to try on these costumes, because they was trying on the costumes that Tanya had got made for them. And she was like, I don't know if I'm be able to ready to try on this costume or like that, because my body ain't right and nothing like that. And Todd was like, well, neither is none of the people that you hang around with, so you be fine. I said, oh, he's shady. Kenya, she talking to Brooklyn or whatever like that. They go all in this hotel room. I'm not sure whose room it was, or a big room or whatever. But they trying on the costumes. This lady, she handmade all them costumes, and them costumes was beautiful. Like, I was about to put beautiful and pretty all in one word. They were beautiful. Like, they had like the jewels. Like, they looked like they was just like she took bathing suits or whatever like that, and then she's like bejeweled the heck out of them or whatever like that. And they was real nice. And she handmade that. So she placed each jewel on. Child, that's a lot of work, because I do crafting and stuff like that, and I do handmade stuff I sell. So I know the time it took her to put each jewel, and then it had to be identical. Child, hands down, because I don't know. I don't think I got the patience for that. But Candy, she talking about she been living right and stuff like that. She don't know if how she gonna look. Everybody looked at pretty much fine. Like, it's gonna be a whole bunch of ass and titties out there on the in the street or whatever like that. They don't mind caring. And they got, all of them got some asses. All of them, don't they? I'm trying to think. Well, Yvonne, she kind of small, and Tanya small. Cause Tanya got she built, but she be exercising. She exercise every day, all day. But everybody got a big booty. Everybody knows cellulite and stuff like that. So like, they look fine. We didn't really see Cynthia. Eva wasn't trying on her because she was leaving. Nene didn't try it on because she was leaving like the next day or whatever like that. So those two were in partake in Carnival. We didn't see Cynthia. She went to her room because Nene came in. So she was like, well, I don't want to be in the same room with the snake. Girl, you was already in the same room with the snake before Nene came in there. So, Cynthia, please. Marlo, we saw her try hers on. Candy, we saw her try hers on. Portia had already left to try hers on in her room because she didn't want to try it on in front of the girls. And my thing is, like, they going to see you with the dang on costume on at the whatever. Anyway, not Eva. What's her goddamn? Nene had pulled Eva to the side, and she was like, can I talk to you for a minute or whatever like that? And I'm thinking she pulling her to the side. No, she basically just sat there. She basically just had her sitting across from her, and everybody was still in the room. I said, really? But whatever. So she apologized to Eva. She was saying, like, we really didn't have any issues between each other except for last time when, because she recorded not Candy, Eva, when Eva was trying to tell her something personal, she had still had her mic on or whatever like that. So that hurt Eva's feelings. And Eva was saying like she really didn't have no remorse after she told her or whatever. So that's what Eva's problem was. And then Nene was just like, we didn't have any problems. So I would like us to, I would like to apologize and stuff like that. So she apologized to Eva. Eva told her how she was feeling. And, they, Nene apologized for her and her feelings again. And then they hugged and whatever like that. So they kind of made up, which was good. Child, it was cracking me up because Marlo, everybody was standing around. Tanya, Candy, and who else was in the room? I think that was it because everybody else had left, and it might have been somebody else. Marlo was in the little area they had cut off for the try on the costumes. They had like a little curtain and stuff like that. She behind the curtain. When Eva started talking, Marlo, I said, stay behind the curtain, Marlo. Stay behind the curtain. But she did good. She intervened and nothing like that. And they apologized and it was nice. They back on the bus. They going to the CN Tower in Toronto. We did that. We went to, like I said, we went to Toronto last year. Was it last year? No, it couldn't have been last year. Was it 20? Because last year was 2019. 2018. We did Toronto in 2018 for my girlfriend's birthday. And we did the tower. We did not go outside though. Not the kid. I was scared going up the freaking tower. So my son and my middle child, they didn't do it because my son is definitely afraid of heights. And my middle child, she doesn't like elevators, like you can see through or whatever like that. So she didn't do it. But me, my girlfriend, Jordan, and Mook, they did it or whatever like that. Yeah, they did it. And well, not they did it. We did it. We went up the thing. We went up in the elevator and we stayed inside where you could like walk around upstairs and then you could see like the view or whatever like that. So we did that and it was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you was just like, it's the highest part of freaking Canada, but the view was beautiful. But then they like had like an area where it was like glass on the floor, like the windows was on the floor, so you could like walk or stand on the glass. I did that for like 2.5 seconds and then I got off. I was too scared. But it was nice though. So if y'all ever go to Canada or whatever like that, y'all should do it. I was not doing that outside thing. Hell no. But that's what the girls did. They was, at first when Tanya was talking about it on the bus, they they was talking about it on the bus. They was like, no, who? No. And then Candy was like, okay, whatever. I thought it was funny because she was the only one like, I don't care. And then on the bus, they was like, we ain't ready to die with y'all, whatever like that. But then they ended up doing it, minus Eva. And of course, Eva couldn't do it because she was pregnant. And Nene, because Nene was like, hell no, like, I don't even know. I don't even like y'all like that for real to be dying with y'all. So, no, I'm good. So, but everybody else did it, and they was acting like they was scared and stuff like that. They was outside, because you like outside on the perimeter, 1,100 feet up outside, but you on this cable or like that, the cable holding you, and no, like the girl, she was all excited and stuff. The host, not the host, yeah, the host or whatever, she was like, oh my God, come on, we're going to do these fun exercises. Let's go. Who's ready? And everybody was like, they was not moving. They wasn't saying nothing or nothing. And then she was just like, okay, let's do 10 toes. Come on. And then so Candy did it. She was like, whatever, this is easy. And then she said something about a Superman. And then so Kenya did that one. But everybody else is pretty much like, we'll just stand out here with like, yeah, we just look straight. We ain't looking down, like none of that or whatever like that. And so before they got one, it was funny because Marlo was like, where'd my wig come off? You know, my wig. And so she kept lifting the wig. I said, oh my God. And so Eva was like, Marlo, you shoot, what is her dang on name? Cynthia's scarf. Use her scarf to hold it down. It's all right. It'll be fine. I got some glue. I was like, if her wig fall off, and even said it too. It was like, if her wig fall off, oh my God, child, I would die laughing, like die. Okay, so Eva and Nene, while the girls was outside on the thing, they then went up in the elevator, and Nene screaming and hollering and stuff like that, because she definitely afraid of heights too and whatever like that. And the producers all, I don't know if they were trying to be shady or trying to really find out when she was scared of heights, because they was like, since when have you been afraid of heights? And she was like, all my life. Like, even at the amusement parks, I don't get on no rides. I go around in that carousel, eat my snacks, and we be fine. I don't blame her. I don't get on no roller, well, unless I'm forced, and I have my eyes closed and I'm screaming the whole time. But roller coasters to me, I don't do it. I don't like it. And yeah. And then when you in the elevator is, you can get in the back. You don't really have to look out the window or like that. But it was just them two in there. Well, I guess the producers and not the producers, the cameraman was in there too. So she could have went in the back and hid or whatever like that. But it is, you can actually see you going up. You can see the city, and like you see everything going up. No, yeah. So if you really like scared of heights, like definitely afraid of heights, stuff like that, then yeah. So I ain't fault her for doing all that screaming. Eva was just like, girl, it's gonna be all right. And then they was upstairs in the sky pod eating, and Nene was like, girl, I'm glad we made up a little bit, because shoot, you probably would have threw me out the window. So I was like, that's cute. They was talking, and they was talking about her rebuilding her relationship with Portia and stuff like that. And Nene seemed like she's willing to talk to Portia again. But she was just like, Kenya, she don't owe me nothing and I don't owe her nothing. Like, we not friends. I don't have nothing for her. So I don't really see them doing anything. And the thing that killed me was that Nene was like, she was mad at not Candy, Portia, because Portia posted the text messages, but you're not mad at yourself for saying what you said. Like, that was wrong. And Eva told her too. She was like, Nene, like, no, that's wrong. And Nene was like, oh, okay, all right. Because she was still trying to go in on Portia. I was like, girl, no, that's not the way you do it. Especially if you really want to make up or whatever like that. Anyway, they finally get off the what was it called? It was something outside. I forgot what it was called. But they came in, and they was all excited and stuff. And Candy was like, they really act like they did something. There was not no bonding or no nothing. They ain't do nothing. They is such cornballs or whatever. Because they really didn't do anything, and they really didn't show anybody talking or holding each other or motivating anybody up or anything like that. Basically, they took a picture and came back inside and then was cheering that they did it. I was just like, whatever. They back in the bus. They going home. They clowning Yvonne about her wolf puss because she ain't even shaving or nothing like that. I was like, girl, you supposed to always wax or nair, or don't do shaving, but wax or nair before you go on some kind of vacation, because you never know when, girl, you coming out there looking like a Wolverine in your crotch. Girl, stop. Anyway, we see Portia. She get her face made up. And she gets some flowers from Dennis. And apparently this is what he do. So she FaceTimed Lauren and told Lauren. And Lauren was like, oh, he know how to send some flowers internationally or whatever like that. And Lauren was just like, I thought y'all wasn't supposed to be really talking between these therapy sessions and stuff like that, because y'all doing a lot of talking. And Portia was like, girl, I can't hear you, girl. I can't hear you. What you say? It sound like the connection is getting lost or whatever. And she ended up hanging up on Lauren. But before she hung up on her and they was talking, she told Lauren and she told Dennis that she was going to a Drake party or whatever. And yeah, that she was going to a Drake party and she was going, chat with different people and stuff like that. So that makes me wonder if that's why he came up there. For real. Anyway, they all waiting because they about to do this big rooftop party at some hotel or whatever like that. And because Tanya got all her peoples from Canada and all her friends and family and stuff like that. Her fiance came in. And when her fiance come in, who come up behind her but Dennis? Y'all know I don't like this man. He just feels grimy and slimy. And for him to cheat on somebody while they pregnant and then give all these excuses about why he did it, like, yeah, no. And then he just looks slimy. He reminds me of somebody I know. And they just, they just dirty. But anyway, yeah, so he comes up behind the fiance and he like, oh well, I heard that he was coming to Toronto when I had to come up here and get my girl or whatever like that. So whatever. Um while they going to the rooftop party, they all on the bus. They imitating each other. It was cute. First Kenya had did Tanya because she was like, "Hey everybody, I'm Tanya, and I just wanted to invite you to Canada, Toronto, because you know it's my city." So she had did her, and she did a real good impression of her. And then Portia did who Portia do? Portia did Cynthia, and Candy did Nene. That was a good one. Cynthia did Marlo. That was a good one too. And then Eva did Yavana. That was a good one. And then Yavana did Portia, and they was all like, "What? I don't get it." Because Yavana was just like, "Yeah, you got some chicken. You got some chicken. What? You got some chicken. You got some deviled eggs. What you?" And so, in the confessional, I thought it was funny because Portia was like, that ain't real because I don't be eating everybody deviled eggs because everybody deviled eggs is not good. Whatever. So I was like, she was taking it in good stride or whatever like that. And then when Yavana was done, she was like, "So girl, all I do is ask for chicken all the time." And she was like, "Well, you do ask for food." She was like, "Well, I don't think it's chicken." I was laughing because here lately in these episodes, Portia be asking for some food. I don't know if they just shading her with the editing or whatever like that, but it do seem like a lot of times she asking for food. Then they at the rooftop. They all talking and stuff like that. It's a nice turnout. It's a lot of people. And they was like, "These all your family and friends and stuff, Tanya?" She was like, "Yeah, some of these people I went to school with, some of these people I work with, whatever." And then they was like, "Well, why did you leave Canada?" Because it seems so friendly, it seems so nice and legit. Like it is. Like the people were nice in Canada, like helpful. Like it was just nice. And it was like the city and everything in Toronto was just beautiful. Like it was just nice. So Tanya was like, what she say? She said is she a nurse? Because she said people was doing traveling nursing, and then she said she met her fiance, and then it was like a done deal because I guess he was in Atlanta or whatever like that. So she didn't, turn back to go back to Canada or like that. What else? Marlo kept asking about single guys and stuff like that, and Portia was like, "Okay, girl, I'm gonna send you a single guy, somebody daddy, okay?" And then somebody said somebody granddaddy. I was dying. I said, "Who's that?" Anyway, they went over there. It was Kenya, Portia, and Candy. They going over there to the bar to get something. And they started talking about Snakegate. And then I was just like, they is killing me with this whole bad cop, good cop, Portia in between cop. And they was like, they gonna get down to the person who did it, the crime, and all this other stuff. They called Yavana over. And Candy was like, "Well, every time I asked her, she said she don't know nothing." So they called her over. And she gonna say, "Well, I've been observing y'all and stuff like that. And because I like to feel out the situation and see how everybody move and stuff like that." And they was like, "You've been observing us? What?" And so she was like, "Yeah, and she was like, "I just feel like everybody not real." And I don't see nothing wrong with her observing everybody. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I gotta get a feel for everybody. But she been with them for a while. So, but I gotta get a feel for everybody. I gotta see like how they move, like if they're gonna take my personality, because I'm real sarcastic and sometimes I just say stuff right out the like that. I don't have no filter. I'm trying to filter myself here lately, but so I gotta see like the environment. I gotta feel the people out, how they gonna take me and stuff like that. So I see where she was coming from with that. Not that she was just like kind of watching them and spying on them and nothing like that. That's not how I took it. But she was basically saying like everybody's not real, and that was true. So she was saying, and so they was like, "Well, who not real, girl? Because I heard we got a snake in the group or whatever like that." And so Kenya in the background with her snake faces, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness." So then Portia asked her, "Do she know who recorded Cynthia Cynthia. And so she was like, yeah, it wasn't me. As you insinuating it was me or whatever like that. And she was like, but it wasn't you. She was like, no, I don't know. It wasn't me, but I know who did it. And so Candy was like, because that's the first time she said she knew who did it. And so then they asked her if it was somebody in the group. And she was like, she was like, yeah. And so then they said, who did it or something like that. And she was like, I'm not at liberty to tell or nothing like that. I still think it was her. And so Portia was saying like she don't know if it's her because her answers was the same all the time unless she know how to answer, unless she know how to lie real good and answer the same question, no, a different question the same way or something like that. Then she probably didn't. I think it's still Yvonne. Hands down, I think it's still Yvonne. But anyway, while they were talking, Marlo, Nene, and Cynthia, and I think Tanya was still over there. They were talking, and it was like a cute little exchange between Nene and Cynthia. Cynthia had thanked Nene for the card and the cheese and crackers or like that. And then Nene, I think she congratulated Cynthia because she was like, well, I see the ring, girl, I see it, and stuff like that. So they had like this little exchange, and they went like down a little memory lane on how Mike and Cynthia had met each other and stuff like that. So it seemed like they could repair their friendship, but it's just going to be rocky. It's going to go up before it goes back down to smooth because they got to air out a whole lot of stuff. So, what else happened? Oh, and then Tanya gave some toast or whatever like that, thanking all her friends and family and introducing the new friends with the old friends. And then she was saying like something about love or whatever. And then you can see Dennis. I was just like, why he looks so slimy? Like the way he was creeping up, it just looks. I don't know. Maybe it's editing or something. I don't know. But the way he was creeping up, he just looked slimy. And then she was like, because we feel so strong about love that we brought somebody up here to show how serious we are about love. And then they showed Dennis, and then it flashed to like him pulling Portia to the side, not to the side, but out away from the girls a little bit, and then him getting on his knee because he had the ring when he was in the room. So I guess he gonna repropose to her or something like that. Y'all, like they moving like they is moving like, to me, I don't know. Like, it's not my relationship, so I can't talk about, I can't talk about it because they put it on TV. So I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it too much because that's not my relationship, and I'm not with that man, and I'm not with Portia. But I really feel like they is still moving fast. And then rumor is that they got married over Christmas break or New Year's or something like that. So they probably already married. I don't know, y'all, but I wish they put like timestamps on stuff and show us what the time lapse was between them starting therapy and stuff like that, because to us it looked like it was just like 3 sessions, maybe 2 with actually him being there. I don't know. It seemed like, and even Lauren felt like she was seeming like she wasn't really feeling it or like that. So it just seemed like they just moving too fast, and then he just rushing for some reason. And I don't, because I don't know. He just seemed like the type that will just do good for like a couple times and then go right back to his behavior. And then I did see on Twitter, because another YouTuber I follow, Bondi Blue, she put on there that it was like some rumors that he was back to his old ways. And I was like, I'm not surprised, because he looked like the type. Like, he just really looked like the type. And I wish the best for Portia, like, for real, because she seems like a nice person. And then she got little PJ and stuff like that, and she don't need to be with this slime ball just because she got a baby by him. Like, not at all. But at any rate, y'all, that was the episode. I cannot wait until next week's episode. Did y'all see those the preview for that? Finally, we get to some action up in Toronto. But I cannot wait for it, y'all. Yeah, y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode, and how y'all felt about Dennis coming back and proposing, because we don't know for real if that's what he was doing. But let me know what y'all thought. And that is it for this video. Oh yeah, I do gotta add that y'all need to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and if you like this video, hit the little like button and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted for when I drop new stuff. And that's it finally. But anyway, until next time, y'all, peace.